Hello and welcome everybody to another Mythic Esports SBS game. I am joined by Lupul here as I am Wookie Monster. How are you doing today, Lupul?
I'm vibing, bro. I'm vibing. I'm chilling, listening to some music, getting ready, getting pumped. I love the music. Right music always gets me kind of depends on the song actually.
Yeah, Riot Music is definitely one of those bangers. But yeah, we are about to get into a draft for TPO Mad Cows versus the Millennial Falcons. This is the first game of Division 2. And it seems like teams are almost ready, so we'll have the draft going soon. But we have some familiar faces on the side of Millennial Falcons.
hmm
Ninetales Bonobo has played before in a previous Mythic team, so good to see familiar faces. TPO Mad Cows, we don't know much about them, but
Oh,
hoping they're
we
bringing the good stuff.
we do know much about them actually. We saw
Really?
an exhibition match about them. They
Oh,
were one of
right,
our
right, right,
teams.
right.
They were
Whew.
one of our teams. So I'm
Okay, okay.
actually looking forward to see what they can pull out. Dr. Bovine, one of my favorites to see. I mean, I can't wait to see. I can't play favorites though. I can't play favorites.
True, true. I was unfortunately I could not make the exhibition matches, but regardless, they have gone ahead and started drafts, so we're gonna get right into it. Speaking about the meta, kind of recently, we did just have a patch that did a couple of things. I don't know if you got a chance to look at a Loophole, but there were some pretty interesting changes, if I remember correctly. So,
I got issues with this. Samira needs to go away now. Samira needs to go away from the bot lane. Uh, a lot of the A carries are actually very durable. I don't like it at all. Don't.
okay.
No. They're rude. They need to die.
I mean, they definitely did have several nerfs and buffs to you because they're still going through that process of uh, removing health and adding health and like shields and heal ratios and things like that. It was kind of an interesting one. They even had like I think it was a mid patch update, so a lot of changes coming through. Um, and I'm definitely looking forward to see what this division of Stridebreaker can bring to the table when it comes to this new meta that we're in.
I am as well because this whole patch has just changed everything. It's thrown everything out the window. We already knew that 80 carry were squishy. They couldn't live too long in a team fight. But now with this durability patch, hey, look at that. They actually live.
Right. Yeah,
That's
and first pick is going to be over to TPO Mad Cows on the blue side. They're going to pick up Sejuani. Relatively tanky start for a team, so that's
that's
already something, protect the carry, kind of, or protect anybody who's doing damage. Um, yeah, I like the start from them. I haven't seen a lot of Sejuani first picks, so I'm curious if this was just like, we know what kind of comp we want to go with, and this is a comfort pick.
I mean they seem to already have a game plan because they're not seen they're like I think TPO is a instant locked almost instant locked Sejuani. So
Yeah.
I don't think that TPO is trying to give the Falcons a bit of a chance to think about what their draft's gonna be. Because look at this, 4 seconds in, they're already hovering center, and there it goes.
Yeah.
Immediately in. And it's not even a hesitation anymore. It's just trying to figure out what they want to do now.
Yep.
But with Sejuani, I was expecting a bit more melee. Yes, the cow.
There it is.
The cow has arrived. They're actually giving Dr. Bovine the cow. This is insane. Um,
Okay.
if I remember correctly, because oh wait,
Oh.
no,
Oh, I just
Shogath.
thought they bamboozled you.
I don't like that. It's rude. I wanted to
Oh,
see the cow.
I know. But maybe they'll pick it up in the second round of picks as the last pick for the first phase of Millennial Falcons. We
Yeah.
haven't hovered anything yet, but this is already a really interesting combo over on TPO Mad Cow. Senna Cho'Gath might be the support. That hover of Alistar kind of might give way. I know that Cho'Gath is a
Yeah.
flex pick, so he could definitely go top. And I like that kind of strategy, especially if you're on blue side. It
Uh-huh.
kind of throws off the enemy team, and looks like they've gone ahead and banned Camille, not expecting that Cho'Gath to go top lane. So
Yeah. Well, Cho'Gath, from what I from my past experience, I've seen a couple Cho'Gaths go mid lane because they're brave,
Okay.
you know. So it could be like a three-part flex pick. So mid lane, top lane, even I think Cho'Gath can even get away with being in the jungle.
Yeah,
Question mark?
he definitely
Yeah.
can. He
So
definitely can. So we'll see how it pans out. Senna Cho'Gath is definitely one of those like Senna. You can pair Senna with any melee tanky bruiser like Cho'Gath. So it makes me think that they want to do that, and that's why I think Millennial Falcons are banning out top laners because they are expecting that Cho'Gath to not go top. It could go mid,
yeah.
like we said, but we'll just have to see. Starting off with the Victor, Vi, and Caitlyn, let's go Piltover. I guess that's their theme. The Piltover theme right there. I love it. I love it. That's
Yeah.
flavor. They definitely won the flavor here when
Yeah,
it comes to
they
the
did.
draft. But we'll see how they you know pick up. I wonder since so it looks like they are gonna use top lane as the counter pick. I think that's smart, especially pairing Caitlyn with Morgana. It's such a really deadly combo.
It's a
I think
fun
that's all.
combo,
Yeah,
but not fun for the enemy team.
yeah, not fun for them, especially because we already see a lot of like CC coming out from TPO Mad Cows, and even more CC with the Gnar being potentially hovered here. This is a Morgana pickup is really nice for them. I feel, especially if they want some sort of engage tool like Vi, to not take so much CC right as she gets in to the thick of the enemy team. So kind of like this comp coming out from Millennial Falcons as of right now. I also like TPO Mad Cows. They're very tanky, and I feel like Millennial Falcons, aside from maybe Victor and Morgana, don't really have a way to deal with the late game potential. Even with the Rise, that's an interesting pick right there because I don't feel like there's a lot of damage coming out from TPO Mad Cows. Yes, we do have the Senna, we do have the late game
Yeah.
scaling, but what do you think about that?
I honestly think they're just going for the long con. They might be just trying to make sure that both Senna and Ryze can scale later on to the game, so they might be playing safe. But with the Caitlyn Morgana, I don't think Senna has the ability to wait till late game because Caitlyn can start popping that Cho'Gath because it looks like Cho'Gath support from what we can see right now,
Uh-huh.
and it will have an issue because Cho'Gath won't be able, the only thing Cho'Gath will be able to do is just go for that knockup, and that knockup is never ever secured unless Senna can hit that the root.
Gotcha.
But the Morgana Black Shield also counteracts that, so it's just like, oh, are you gonna pop the mana? It's gonna be a mind game bot lane. It's literally,
It
are you
will
gonna
be.
pop the Black Shield? Are you gonna pop that root? Are you gonna pop that knockup? Are you gonna pop that trap? It's just, are you gonna bait me? Are you gonna bait you? Are you gonna bait me? Are you gonna bait you? It's gonna be just, it's like anything you can do, I can do better.
True. Yeah, I do
But
feel like. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
with the Victor and Rise, I don't know. You've played that matchup before, right?
Victor and Rise, yeah, it's definitely an interesting one because you kind of don't really do much. Rise can CC you and kind of walk away. Victor, on the other hand, kind of wants to attack from a range, and it depending on the rune. I think runes are a big thing here because Rise lately has gotten a lot of different um, options available. From personal experience, even Victor has that same options available. Even the like electrocute, phase rush. Even I've seen first strike. Even spellbook. I know spellbook mid lane has been kind of a thing recently, but it really depends on who's aggressive in the lane and who's not, or who's looking to help either mid lane succeed in that kind of stalled mage mid lane matchup. So kind of interested
Mm-hmm.
to see how that goes.
No, what about these junglers though? I play jungle, but
Hmm.
the Sejuani does not have a lot of melee here to work with
Well,
to proc that
yeah,
passive, other than Gnar and
Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath when they get up
Yeah,
close. But that's kind of an issue because that's not a lot. They have a lot of CC. They could chain the CC, but Sejuani's just a giant tank here. It's just a giant meat shield trying to get so that uh you know Senna can do the damage.
Right. Yeah, I definitely agree. They don't have a lot of melee, but at the same time, like they have the setup, right? They have the setup with
Hmm.
Gnar, they have the setup with Sejuani. That's gonna allow Senna to, or buy time for Senna to dish out the damage that she can do late game, because we kind of know that they're gonna go for this Senna, um, support, quote unquote support, with the fasting Senna strategy. At least we'll see from the picks here, I guess, because I'm expecting that. So
Yeah, it's got to be either fasting Senna or basically they're just gonna let Senna just go off of the farming. Uh,
right,
Personally, on draft, I think that Millennial Falcons can do the most damage if the Vi keeps ganking the Ornn. But
okay,
that's just me. That's just me though.
yeah,
On the side of TPO Mad Cows, we're gonna go down the list really quick. We have X Raptor in the top lane, Tanuki 7 in the jungle, Psycho Ghost as the mid laner, Galaxy Fox as the AD carry, and support Dr. Bovine Basher himself going on there. And Wookie, you want to go through the Millennial
yeah.
Falcons really quick?
Falcons have top laner is going to be Ninetales Bonobo. Jungle is going to be a part of Manny. And then in the mid lane, it's going to be Zaus. ADC is going to be Mad Doc Tim. And in the support, we have Sonar. So I believe that a part of Manny is one of their substitutions. Yes, so it is one of their substitutions. It's not their starting
Hmm.
jungle.
Yeah.
Manny has played in previous Mythic leagues before, so definitely excited to see him play again for a different team here.
Yeah. This is going to be a fun first game to make sure that everything just starts off for the second streamed game of the Stridebreaker series.
Yeah, this is it's this is kind of testing, like saying like, hey, like how's your power level, dude? Like how's your power level, bro? Like are you guys good or are you guys not, and I think that's what kind of I like about these beginning matches, is that I don't expect a lot of people to go ham and like sweat so much, the tears rolling down, because at the end of the day, it is it's not over yet after the first games of these leagues. So
Yeah,
excited
no.
to see these two teams perform, and I'm looking forward to this match in particular. I honestly I feel like the Millennial Falcons have the upper hand with this draft. It has a lot of late game utility. It has a lot of early game catch potential. They definitely have the pick and they have the team fight. I just feel like there's not enough damage for Mad Cow, but they do have a lot of scaling on their team. So the longer the game drags out, I feel like they might have the upper hand when it comes to that. But we'll have to see.
Mhm.
Outcomes is. I'm always the one to cast or curse, so who knows what's gonna happen. And my streak did not end from the last season, so if I cast or curse any of these teams, I'm so sorry. But yeah,
I
this is gonna be fun.
That's the reason why I never give like I want to give my prediction, but I'm gonna go with the counter prediction. So Millennial Falcons, you guys look amazing.
Oh wow. Okay.
Cricket, cricket, cricket. But we're gonna
All right.
go right
Yep.
back. Spectator delays and the such, but don't touch that web browser. We'll be right back.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1 of TPO Mad Cows versus the Millennial Falcons. It looks like the Millennial Falcons are going to start off with an invade. On the opposite end, we have TPO Mad Cows doing the invade themselves. So, already pretty awesome start. I like this approach from both teams because they want to track the jungler. They actually don't know, they're not going to know that they're on this side unless TPO Mad Cows is going to stay here and wait for Manny to come back. But it looks like Manny's also staying over there. Oh, that is awesome.
Oh, the shenanigans ensues already, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. No. Oh, no. Oh, okay, just the ward. Just the ward. Okay, ooh. I like that. Oh, they're gonna spot them out too, so they know they're taking each other's blue buffs. I love this.
No, I don't think they know about Manny yet, because I think X-Raptor's about to go spot them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. He spotted them out. Uh-oh. X-Raptor might die here.
Not a lot of things that only 2 members can do as of right now, but they did get a little bit of pressure. Looks like Tanuki is just, took the blue buff, left, but it looks like Manny is actually staying and taking the Gromp as well. So it might be a little bit of a tempo push for Manny. We'll have to see how that kind of pans out, as a lot of trades going on in the bottom lane.
Yeah, you were right. It is fasting Senna, so looks like we might see Senna trying, Galaxy Fox trying to scale as quickly as possible, trying to get all those procs on the souls. But it looks like Zeus is trying to poke Psycho Ghost out of the lane, though.
Yeah.
You are right that on the side of damage for the Millennial Falcons, they do have the damage whenever they want to.
Yeah, they have the early pick potential, which makes me feel like they're gonna have an upper edge in this early game. But they do have to be careful because Tanuki is coming to this bot lane, and Mad Dog, Tim, and Sonar were not prepared. Flashes go out. Tanuki still on the hunt, still on the chase. Sonar forced to flash. The Rupture does knock Sonar up. He is ignited. He does get a binding, but that is gonna be first blood for Tanuki on the Sejuani. So good pickup there.
Careful, X-Raptor.
Meanwhile, oh, wow. The flash burned from X-Raptor already, and still very low, but very aggressive. I don't know if you want to stay there.
As Gnar,
Scripter. Okay, Scripter. Sorry.
Scripter? Scripter.
Yeah, it is Scripter.
Okay. I'm sorry. But Gnar himself, especially when he has the fleet footwork, has the ability to actually live a lot longer. Mega Gnar actually helps with health regen, which is a great thing I love whenever you can play aggressive on Gnar also.
Yeah, definitely, as a root does land onto Dr. Bovine Basher. Not doing too bad on the CS department. Only has about half of Caitlyn's CS, so it is very hard with this double range bot lane to kind of put the pressure on. But Mad Dog waits. Psycho Ghost is forced to flash away, but still gets hit. Couple of turret shots will take down Manny on the other side, and that was a trade 1-for-1 in the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, totally worth the flash, totally worth the kill. Zeus is going to be getting closer to that upgrade, that first upgrade, though.
Yeah, very true, as it looks like Tanuki is coming down here. The engage goes on to Sonar. Sonar is black shielded, but no, it's going to get rooted. Galaxy Fox picking up the kill. That's another one in the bot lane for TPO Mad Cows. They might pick up another one. Mad Dog Tim is in a stuck position and cannot get out. Galaxy Fox double kill.
Nice Galaxy Fox. Giving the kills to Galaxy Fox so those so we can start getting all those items going. Dr. Bovine playing it really smart, even though probably wanted to be very greedy for that kill, but good play on that part. They do see Manny down there, though.
They do see Manny, and it looks like Tanuki is gonna get out of there. Yeah, the respect on the vision, though, I feel like Mad Dog Tim and Sonar are always pushed up, and they always are getting ganked by this Sejuani here. as it looks like Scripter is getting engaged by Ninetales, putting a lot of damage out. Almost there. Hops away and will survive with a sliver of health. Is still going to stay up there. I feel like top laners in general are just like, hey, like, we don't have to worry about jungle. They're never going to come up here, right? They just stay in lane just because, you know, that it is what it is, right?
Oh, so by the way, Zaus is chaos.
Okay, chaos.
Chaos. Thank you,
Apologies
Dark,
for
and
that.
thank you, Loki Bear, for respectively telling us the pronunciation of these players' names. It's
Yeah.
always weird. It's always weird.
Yeah, it's like,
And,
oh, it's something else when you think it's one thing, but
you know, Evan, or Evan's like worded differently, like spelled differently now these days.
yeah.
Primus and I have
yeah.
gone over this. Primus and I have gone over this, I think.
Kind of
It's like the
interesting
second time,
conversations you've been having. But yeah, looks like Manny is gonna be taking this dragon first of the game, right under their nose. I'm not actually even sure if they knew that Manny was in the dragon pit, but regardless, it looks like Manny is heading towards the mid lane. He hasn't had a lot of pressure this game so far. Good vision, you know, respected from TPO Mad Cow so far. They know, like, hey, like, look at that pink right there. That prevented a gank, right? So
Yeah.
good job on them, making sure that their sides are warded up and they're not getting ganked by this Vi. Meanwhile, Tanuki has been doing a great job with the gank so far.
Yeah, making sure that they know. I think Dr. Bovine Basher and Galaxy Fox have been communicating a lot with Tanuki whenever the, Sonar or Mad Dog have been moving away from where they can actually see them. So if Sonar goes down there, they kind of keep track of that. If they move up anywhere towards the river, they're already telling them, hey, probably warding, probably warding.
Okay.
Comms are probably utter chaos, rather, I would say sometimes.
Speaking of utter chaos, Chaos himself has to flash away, sees Tanuki, and immediately just gets out of there. And Mad Dog Tim getting knocked up by the Rupture. Dr. Bovine Basher has been hitting a lot of these Ruptures, and Sonar has... it looks like a gank is going on. Nope. Spotted out yet again by probably a ward there, as we shift our focus to the top lane.
Farmville Central.
Farmville Central, except for when they want to be aggressive towards each other. Okay, that's it. That's the only thing.
Nar gets a level the Nar is level 7, close to Mega, by the way.
Here comes
That's a nice flash.
Ward.
Nice flash.
The stun comes out, and that means that Scripter is just gonna 1v1 Ninetales Bonova in the top lane. Meanwhile, an engage on the bottom side here. Looks like Manny is gonna come in with the cease and desist. Gonna get the shutdown onto Galaxy Fox. Sonar is in a bit of trouble. He gets chugged for a lot of his health. Tanuki does pick up the kill. Part of Manny and Mad Dog Tim trying to do more damage. Dr. Vunbine almost dead. Looks like Tanuki's gonna take it, but no! Manny gets 2v1, and Mad Dog Tim is not there to help him out. Mad Dog Tim is in melee range. I don't think you want to be there. Oh, Dr. Bovine does flash, or get the kill. And, ooh, the ace in the hole does not secure the double kill for Mad Dog Tim, as that was a close fight.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot closer than I honestly thought it was going to be. Like, I feel that on the side of Millennial Falcons, they couldn't focus on who they wanted to actually kill first. They were separated between Dr. Bovine, Galaxy Fox, and the Tanuki, and I don't think they even tried to focus Tanuki until closer to the end. But they just tried to get initial damage on that. Great.
Yeah, it seems like there was a lot of things that they could have done better, but they did manage to at least secure some kills. They've been kind of struggling to acquire kills and gold so far during this game, at least. It looks like Psycho Ghost forced to flash. We're seeing a lot of flashes in the past minute, but Rift Herald is the target for Millennial Falcons, as Mad Dog Tim is going to be left alone down here in the bottom lane, taken already to half health by the burst damage of Galaxy Fox and Bovine Basher. And he survived this.
And he's probably just going to back off and just wait until Sonar comes up. But they are making sure that he can't really go too close. Galaxy taking a turret shot, though.
put the half health by Sonar with the binding there. Rift Herald was popped mid, so that's going to be a lot of gold in Chaos's pocket. As we get more top lane shenanigans here. Ninetales not doing too bad for himself, but look at the CS differential in the top laners. I mean, I kind of expected this. Oh, the Ornhorn does go out. Manny is here. Manny is gonna push him away. Scripter kind of just going towards them and dying. I guess he accepted his fate.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's kind of one of those things. Once Nar doesn't have his jump or a flash to go over the wall right there, it's kind of hopeless.
Yeah, looks like an engage going on here in the bot lane. Mad Dog Tim is going on the wrong side of the map here, is not doing a lot of damage. Dr. Bovine Basher is going to pick up that kill. Sonar is about to die to Tanuki, but Tanuki does get stunned. Bovine Basher, one more auto attack maybe. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we just saw Manny pick apart Psycho Ghost, so a lot of trades and kills going on here. The gold differential still at about 2k as Manny, I don't think you want to stay here. Your bottom lane just died.
Right, if they spot Manny out at all, I think that would be bad news bears for him. Unless they get Chaos to roam down to answer that dragon, but decided not to and decided to focus on it. Looks like we're gonna have a Hextech Drake.
Woo!
So
We love those.
all those hex gates are activated now. This is gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, Hextech definitely one of the strongest ones. And I feel like it's gonna work wonders, especially now that TPO Mad Cows have gotten pretty far ahead in terms of gold advantage, because whoever gets this Hextech Soul is probably more likely to kind of win the match just based off statistics, you know, because Hextech Soul, I mean, it's kind of really difficult to manage when every single ability that you do or auto attack will slow you after a certain point in time. So, and when you have poke abilities like Senna's range, oh my god.
I miss Static Shiv. I'm gonna say that right now. I miss Static Shiv.
I do not.
I can understand the reason why. I can understand the reason why. It's kind of one of those items. Looks like Galaxy Fox. Looks like Galaxy Fox actually picked up the Umbral Glaive, by the way. So those wards are not gonna stand a chance against that bot lane.
Yep, that is kind of the pickup go-to for lethality nowadays. I've seen it, on a lot of characters who utilize lethality because it gives really good raw stats for the price, and it's cheaper than any mythic you can purchase. So definitely a good pickup, and like you said, does get wards. So I like that approach. It's definitely a very interesting one as Chaos. Take a tower hit. Does have the Leandries, and Psycho Ghost does have the Everfrost. What do you think of all these mythics picked up so far for both sides?
Seeing the Sunfire Aegis on Tanuki, and then we see an Everfrost. I think they're just trying to make sure that they have the ability to lock down, because it looks like everybody wants to get in Psycho's face. So I think the Everfrost is a good call. Maybe Crown might have been better to deal with that with Chaos's initial damage, but I don't know. I'm small gold brain. I'm stuck in gold. Okay, I don't know nothing about mid lane.
You do, of course you do.
I know nothing about mid lane.
Well, take for instance like Chaos. He knows there's a lot of tanks going on the other side of.
Oh no!
Oh, wait a minute! I gotta cut myself off. Manny is up here again in the top side. Scripter does get to bop away, and the Ornhorn does connect this time. Ninetale's going to pick up the kill. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, though, Sonar and Mad Dog Tim in a bit of a trouble here. Ooh, the good stopwatch, and we don't get to see if the Ace in the Hole actually did anything. Looks like Galaxy Fox did manage to block the Ace in the Hole. That was a good stopwatch. Also popped heal. Yep, a lot of summoners blown. Tanuki in the jungle of Manny here, and looks like they're trying to do stuff with a few slivers of health. I think they should just reset. This tower is definitely going to fall.
I think they're just trying to push for that first turret so that Chaos can't get it, which they do succeed in.
Yep.
So that's a lot more gold going to both Dr. Bovine Basher and Galaxy Fox. So this
Definitely.
is going to start looking a lot better. And it looks like Scripter and Psycho swapped lanes already.
Yeah, realizing that, hey, like, I need some sort of ability to do damage, as Scripter is hardcore going in on
Ooh.
Chaos, even flashes, but Chaos with the reaction check flash. Oh my lord, that was clean to get away.
And for those of you that are wondering how he got stunned, I believe that was Nar's W
Yes.
that actually got him, and the animation just got canceled. A lot of people probably wonder how the heck can Nar stun me? Probably because the animation got canceled. Just
Yep.
say.
It's sort of a graphical weird mishap, but that was definitely a clean getaway. As speaking of getaways, Ninetales kind of needs to get away from Psycho Ghost. Psycho Ghost doing a lot of damage, well, more like chip damage, but his abilities are less than a 2-second cooldown, so he's just wailing at him. Manny is up here, does pop the cease and desist onto Psycho Ghost. Teleport is being channeled here, and Manny and Ninetales are going to just walk away from that one, as both solo laners of TPO and Mad Cows are up here in the top side of the map. Manny's trying to defend against this siege here, as Dragon is going to get taken. Chaos, you know, you can try to steal. Nope, not going to even attempt to steal. Wasn't in range, but here comes the clapback, as Tanuki does flash in and Q at the same time. Chaos is going to do as much damage as he can, but he's just going to fall. Meanwhile, the Ord Horde popped once again here to the top side. Psycho Ghost does get hit by it. Manny coming up with a red buff here will be able to slow Psycho Ghost. Both flashes come out. That is going to be a killing spree going for Ninetales. Scripter now on the run here, as the tower is no longer there, buddy. You got to get out. No, he cannot get out. Sonar going to pick up a kill. Another one for Millennial Falcons.
Sonar, the kills are supposed to go to the jungler or the top laner.
Wait a minute, he can't flame. He was just trying to help. He needs some gold. Of course, he's gold, as I think Mad Doc Tim, I don't think you want to be trying this, buddy. He was ignited, and wait, Chaos! I think he just came up from a teleport, as Galaxy Fox now on the just gonna die to the ace in the hole. What a good roam coming out from Chaos there.
That is kind of insane coming around from Millennial Falcons. They see that Galaxy Fox and Dr. Bovine Basher are a little too stepped up there.
Yep.
And they utilize that so much. Bringing the gold even and the kills even. Like, what?
Even, everything's even, yep.
Everything's even now. Except Dragons.
Except
also
Dragons.
Heralds.
Also Heralds. However, speaking of Heralds, it does look like Manny is going to pick up this extra Herald that they have. That's 2 in a row for them. Definitely good to get gold in the pockets. They do have bottom lane turret to still kind of siege down if they wanted to. I feel like that might be the best course of action. When you're in even game state, what do you think is kind of the game plan when you have this Herald? Do you just like try to shove in the lane that already has the tier 1 taken?
No, I think that...
I have to pause you right there, though, as looks like Chaos is kind of stuck between a Gnar and a hard place. He's gonna get stunned up here. The stun, another stun goes through and he's just dead.
That was really nicely played. Chaos really almost got out thanks to the... What did Chaos take? I'm sorry. Chaos took what rune? Doesn't want to tell me.
First strike.
First strike.
So.
I think that if he took Phase Rush, but it's just one of those moments that if I took this rune, Keystone, I would have been getting out, but if I took this Keystone, I wouldn't be having this gold advantage.
That's true.
Basically, the way that TPO Mad Cows make sure that they can't utilize this Rift Herald to the fullest potential is by doing what they're doing now, making sure that they kind of hold on to wherever the mass majority of Millennial Falcons are, and they clear the wave, they make sure nothing's pushed out. Their bot lane's too pushed out right now to even drop the Herald there. It's not even worth it. And they're just making sure the waves are consistently cleared. I expect that Scripter is going to be headed bot lane to cover that, because I think they see Chaos shoving out that bot wave, and they really want that bot lane turret. but I'm not sure if the rest of TPO Mad Cows has that idea. I think they just are kind of kill hungry.
They are kind of kill hungry. I feel like that's interesting because they are kind of a more scaly composition. And here we see the Rift Herald pop in the bottom lane here. Gonna give Chaos some gold. Gonna pick up this extra turret here, maybe. I feel like it might with the minion damage. Ooh, so close. Not able to get the turret. Oh,
Nice
man.
might.
Feels bad.
Here comes Ornn's level 13, by the way. He
Yes.
got that first upgrade.
I feel like you would want to try to do, upgrade the ADC and or the mid laner, probably, perhaps.
I would say Chaos would be the first upgrade that I would drop.
Okay.
Because he's been a bit more, Chaos has been a bit more impactful on the team fight wise, and especially if they want to make sure that TPO Mad Cows can't go straight for the dragon that would bring the soul point, they would just try to give those upgrades. But Ornn needs to get to level 14 first, and that they don't have a lot of time because Dragon's up in 30 seconds.
Dragon is up in 30 seconds. We do see that Psycho Ghost is on the opposite side of the map, taking down that tower pretty much for free, as he does have teleport. The Unleashed teleport for the majority of wards that are in the Dragon Pit right now. So this is going to be a team fight. This is definitely a team fight up ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, getting poked down a little bit. Here comes the TP. Okay, Ninetales is on the flank here. He's going to pop the Ord Horde. Can he get anyone in with it? No, he can't knock anybody up. And here comes a fight. Ooh, that was a good Gnar ultimate, but he gets stunned in the middle of it and gets taken down by Manny. Here we go now. The cease and desist goes onto the backline. Galaxy Fox getting really low, but Psycho Ghost just picks him off, and Ninetales in the thick of things. He's so low on health, though. Dr. Bovine Basher's going back in, but Mad Dog will take him out. Tanuki now in the thick of things. Ninetales still alive somehow. Psycho Ghost now on the run, as well as Galaxy. Oh my gosh, the damage coming out from Chaos. Galaxy Fox, the last one remaining alive, and will get taken out by Chaos, the carry of that team fight right there. Holy moly.
That was kind of, that last bit of damage was explosive. Let me put that out there right now, because I don't think I was expecting that damage. I think Galaxy was hoping, if I live through this, I could probably take somebody out with me. But I do like the team fight. It's just I wish that Galaxy Fox had a bit more damage. I mean, sure, the Eclipse helps out a bit more, but as soon as Galaxy Fox gets that Manamune, I think everything changes. Everything will change for the side of TPO Mad Cows if another team fight like that happens again. English is such a hard language. I hate it.
It's all right. I definitely agree with you. I just feel like it's really hard for Galaxy Fox to do much. We saw that Manny locked on to Galaxy Fox at the beginning of that. I believe it was Galaxy Fox at the beginning of that fight. So it was like, okay, I'm gonna get bursted down, but then they have to take out Manny, and it's like, he's not, he's not incredibly tanky, but he can take a hit, especially with that shield that by, procs on a basic attack or any sort of ability. So. It's definitely hard, especially when you have Ninetales, who was tanking the entire fight. He was just he was on like a sliver of health, and they just could not kill him. They didn't have enough consistent damage. I think that's kind of what I was alluding to earlier when I was saying like they don't have a lot of damage, so it's gonna be really hard to take out Ninetales, and that ended up being the case. So good team fight over to the Millennial Falcons, as now they're ahead on gold.
Yeah, they are. Looks like also Dr. Bovine, if I'm looking at these items.
Oh, wait a minute. Sonar might be getting caught out here. The Sejuani ultimate is going to hit Sonar, and that's going to take him out. Mad Dog Tim not able to do much, as, that stun is just going to allow not much to happen there. There was, like, Sonar, I guess, wasn't expecting all of that to come out randomly. It was just kind of sat there. The Black Shield didn't do much for him.
No. Does look like, by the way, that the Athena's chain was picked up by Dr. Bovine Basher, and if I'm not mistaken, it is on Mad Dog Tim. Because I don't think they want Mad Dog to. Oh, no catch.
No catch.
And I was wrong. Looks like Ornn upgraded Caitlyn's item first. So Mad Dog Tim does have the Wyrm Fallen Sacrifice, which will pump out even more damage if a team fight goes out like that again.
Yeah, and I think that's they're going for picks right now as Manny is forced to flash away. I feel like the kind of the opposite is going on, where I feel like the Millennial Falcons are the ones that are trying to go for picks, but looks like TPO Madcows realized they didn't win that last fight, so they're just going to try to go for picks here in the enemy jungle here, as Sonar getting caught out again. Black Shield does negate some CC, and Dr. Bovine Basher is going to just, you know, take a little chunk of his health, but he's a Cho'Gath, he'll be fine.
If Tanuki was there, because Tanuki fullback, if you didn't notice, I think that would have been an actual kill, or it would have busted out into almost a full team fight.
Yeah, and you know, both of these teams, the compositions, they're now like kind of the same thing, right? They're waiting for Ornn to get, you know, more upgrades. They're waiting for Cho'Gath to get more stacks. They're waiting for Senna to get more stacks. So not a lot is going on, and the only thing that is pushing the game are these picks. You know, setting up for Baron like it looks like Mad Cows are doing. You know, removing wards, making sure vision is clear, and you're able to get these picks off without, you know, trading back or getting into a team fight where they might lose again. Risk and reward kind of factor there.
Yeah, no, and they do know when to. I think they finally realize that when they have to back up, when they can move up. Looks like they want Galaxy Fox.
Oh no, Galaxy Fox, what are you doing there, bud? You had no vision. Speaking of vision itself, and Ninetales, the TP, he's there though. He's waiting as, you know, no more Ornhorn is going to get rooted up. Knocks himself into his own pillar there, but is now going to get ruptured. You know, the roots coming out, the CC coming out from Psycho Ghost and Dr. Bovine Basher. Now it looks like Ninetales is kind of in a sticky situation here. He's taking a lot of damage. Okay, Root comes out. Their most tanky players are on the front line here. Manny, you step up to a little bit too much. You're not that tanky. He's going to get taken out by Dr. Bovine Basher. Here comes the team fight and shut down on Ninetales. What a wonderful team fight this is going. Rise ultimate into the backside. Can they get Mad Dog Tim? No! Chaos doing a lot of damage! Psycho Ghost is now on the run! Flash comes out from Sonar. Can Psycho Ghost get away? Or is... No! The binding is gonna land, and that's gonna be almost an ace for the Millennial Falcons. I thought that fight was going so well for TPO Mad Cows, but I think that Realm Warp from Rise was just too late.
Yeah, they had to do it a bit sooner. Also, Galaxy Fox getting all that damage dropped super early.
Sonar don't dive to the dragon. Chaos not having a lot of mana here. Can Galaxy Fox actually steal this away? There is a ward, so he might be able to Q. Nope, he's just gonna back away.
Nope. Didn't have flash. Didn't have did have the ability to go over, but didn't want to chance it. That puts Hextech Drake on soul point now for the side of Millennial Falcons.
And you know, this game is still even despite all that's happened.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Even though that TPO Mad Cows is down 3 kills, it's still dead even. What is this? This is, ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of like the game that we were looking for game 1. I think this is just gonna be a giant. It's just gonna be a giant game. I think we might actually have a game 3, but that's just me hoping too much. All right, don't quote me on that.
Hey, don't cast her curse already. It's just the first game, bro.
Cast her curse. Just kidding.
Yeah, but both teams are kind of edging towards this Baron here. Psycho Ghost is gonna get spotted out. A TP comes in. They're chasing after Psycho Ghost, but he's got Phase Rush, guys. Wait, the Root comes in. Okay,
Chaos.
Wait a minute. There's 4 people on the top side of the map, but it looks like it's just Chaos gonna TP into death, and that's gonna start off the fight. Manny gets rooted up by Psycho Ghost. Oh, he's just dead. And the Realm Warp is gonna come out. They're gonna try to finish this up, and it looks like Ninetales is just stuck. There's too much CC, too much tankiness, too much damage. Now that Dr. Bovine Basher is online, big Cho'Gath go Nom nom, and they're gonna go straight
Right?
for this Baron.
Yeah, Chaos kind of was teleporting right in front of TPO Mad Cows, and most of their CC was just sitting right there waiting for him. That was kind of one of those things that, are they gonna num num? No, 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 no.
Nope, no, no,
Bovine Nash's got to get out of there though.
He does.
Trust
Takes the
exercises.
hole. Doesn't go through. Man.
Trust exercises right there.
Yeah, can you just fall for me, you know, like in front of me to take the damage for me, even though you're an ADC?
Galaxy Fox finally picking up that Manamune, and
Yeah.
Scripter picking up that Randuin's Omen. I like the Gnar build. I'm liking the Sedge build. We are finally seeing Psycho Ghost come online with the Rise, and Senna is Galaxy Fox is full online, I believe, like to the point that I may be able to fight most of the team as long as there's a front line in front of us.
And I mean, like, yes, it is support, so you're taking up that one support slot, but Senna just, you know, with the stacks is gonna do so much damage now to everybody on the team. So they're moving forward. They're trying to get, I guess they're trying to secure vision. They're gonna spot each other out and just back away. Let TPO Mad Cows, who have the advantage now, have the gold lead now, and have the Baron now. They have to just wait for them to siege.
I believe that what I'm seeing here, by the way, is a 4-1 split, because I think they're just gonna let Psycho Ghost just split push with the Baron buff, and Rise can do that. Rise is able to do that. So let's see if nope. Looks like Chaos is not wanting to let him. Answers him.
Yeah.
So
Chaos is definitely one who can kind of combat Rise. The quick spell cast kind of, you know, coming through. As a root is going to land on Galaxy Fox, we might look for a fight here. Okay, so Dr. Bovine Basher just took like 3 or 4 tower shots and is absolutely fine. Has way too much health for his own good. And
what is a turret?
Yeah, what is a turret? That is the question he has to ask himself. But yeah, this dragon is coming up in about 40 seconds. You know, and I feel like TPO Mad Cows have the priority here. They have the Baron. It's well within the time frame, and they're gonna have the push. Psycho Ghost is getting backed up by the rest of his team here, so he's just sitting there comfortably. As looks like from the side, from the mid lane, it looks like the Millennial Falcons are trying. Oh, the Ord Horde doesn't go out. He couldn't get it in time. What a great rupture. Realm Warp does come in, but Ninetales is going forward. Here goes the team fight, though. Looks like Tanuki is here. What was he doing there? Sonar is just getting picked off. Chaos is late to the fight. Good stun comes out, though. Damage is coming out. Wait a minute. Chaos is carrying this fight once again. He's going to pick up a double kill. Galaxy Fox now can't even withstand the damage. The stopwatch is going to come through, and Tanuki is just going to fall. What a turnaround.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. What a turnaround. I thought, yet again, I thought TPO Mad Cows had it. What is going on? Please explain, Lupul.
That's a soul point, and let me point three things out to you. Let me point 3 things out to you. First of all, Chaos has upgraded item from Ornn, so there's 1,000 gold worth of stats right there. Second thing he has is the Shadow Flame, and third he has a 17 stack Magix.
Fourth is he? No, okay, didn't die into the blue buff.
He was close to it.
He was very close, but he got it.
Well,
it calculated.
By the way, yes, Juggernaut, we might see a Victor ban next game 2 if they cannot win. Victor is broken, yes. This is an amazing game, back and forth. And by the way, TPO Mad Cows is still up gold.
Yep.
But
now they're down an entire Dragon Soul.
Yeah, that's a different. Okay, there you go. That proves Hextech Drake is Hextech Soul is kind of busted.
Definitely.
They're trying their best though.
Yeah, I mean, they still have a chance. Not all is over, but like I said, I think Hextech Soul is just really good for either side because of that long-range damage they could pick out. And I mean, imagine if Sonar gets a lot of, like, one binding on Galaxy Fox could just mean his life because that packs a punch when it hits. Even Chaos. Chaos with the laser. Man, oh, it's a lot of damage.
They have to, if they want to win the next team fight, what I would suggest is, first of all, Scripter get out of there.
Scripter, can he get away? Yeah, he's got enough speed.
Yeah.
He's a fast little Gnar.
But I think Chaos, they have to have Chaos on a long death timer before they can honestly start doing anything crazy, like a team fight. Because Chaos comes in, drops the ultimate. Bye-bye Ghost's health, by the way.
Gosh. Bye-bye Psycho Ghost himself! Wow, it's just a straight 1v1. It's just gonna take him out. Chaos just does way too much damage. Okay, but now he might be in a little bit of a pickle here. He's on his own. Galaxy Fox and Dr. Bovine Basher realize that help is on the way, so he's just gonna back up.
By the way, all of every single champion on the side of Millennial Falcons has the upgrade.
Yeah.
Looks like they want Baron. Millennial Falcons want Baron. Are they going to answer? I don't think they have the potential to. I don't think they have the potential to. Handing them this Baron is probably one of the smartest decisions that they could do, instead of trying to initiate for it. Because if they initiate for it, then that was kind of dead.
Yeah, they keep losing these fights because of Chaos, and especially if you don't have Psycho Ghost, who does a lot of work in the CC department and tankiness, that you can't just try to force a 4v5.
And the Hextech Soul does help.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely,
definitely. Looks like they are trying their best to get items built to deal with both Mad Dog Tim and Chaos, but like I said, the only way that they can honestly kill, like, go for this Elder Soul, like the Elder Drake, and deal with Millennial Falcons and go for the game, is if they kill Chaos first. Long death timer, and just deal with him afterwards.
Yeah, speaking of Chaos, he's pretty much down here in almost a 1v3 right now, as they're kind of scared of him. But wait, Dr. Bowman Basher, what are you doing? Did you not just see 3 people walk up? The stopwatch is going to be pulled. I don't think that's enough. No, he just gets deleted by Mad Dog Tim, who has all 4 items, i.e. Kraken Slayer, LDR, and Phantom Dancer. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of health just chunked away from the tankiest, one of the tankiest members of TPO Mad Cows. This might spell the end.
This might really, because Ninetales is split pushing topside, but I don't think they can even deal with the bot lane. They have to keep 3 of their players here, but Scripter is headed up there to try to answer.
Oh my gosh, Chaos. That Hextech Soul is doing so much work right now. Chaos. Okay, the Horde is going to come out. No! Galaxy Fox is going to get popped up and knocked out of this fight. Same with Scripter. So fast on the damage. Tanuki does not stand a chance for Chaos's damage. They have no damage remaining, and it looks like this might be game 1 going over to Millennial Falcons. What a hard-fought game 1, as, you know, that might be this. There is the ace.
Yeah, there's the end.
Through.
That
is going to be game 1. Oh my gosh, what a game. Lupul. Did you expect that to happen?
Well, okay. Yes. And at the same time, I was hoping it wouldn't. Because TPO Mad Cows is one of my personal favorite teams from the exhibition matches. But there was so much damage. I knew the Victor was going to be a problem, because Victor is one of those, you know, those problem champions.
Problem champions, yeah. I would know. I love Victor myself, so.
Yeah, you play Vex!
Yep. I mean, Vex is just as good, too. Nothing like a first stage. But
Uh,
yeah,
but this is understandable. They had the damage. TPO Mad Cows had to wait too long for you know, Galaxy Fox to go online. And same thing with Psycho Ghost. Psycho Ghost and Galaxy Fox were both just really late game champions, even though
yep.
uh Dr. Bovine was tanking, and also you know, the team of Tanuki was also tanking. It was kind of hard. That upgrade stats from Ornn, and also Chaos's ability to just upgrade his abilities and take out people one by one, or even a team fight.
He
Uh,
was 1v3 at some points in
I'm
time. It's
sorry,
just
it's gonna
like,
be a
oh my gosh.
1v9.
1v9ing, my
It was,
bad. Oh,
it's a
yeah.
1v9, okay?
Okay.
When everybody was dropping the ball, Chaos was there, like, I got this. I'm carrying this.
Yeah.
This is mine now.
That's the power of late game Victor, and we kind of saw not a lot of stuff going on. We kind of slept under like the Victor pick, but I think that was definitely a crucial pick because, like I said, TPO Mad Cows didn't really have a lot of consistent damage, and Victor did against these tanks. Like Leandri's does so much, especially with the soul. So good job for them. But we're gonna take a quick break before we get into game two. Don't go anywhere because this is definitely going to be a banger series, and you don't want to miss the rest of it. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to TPO Mad Cows versus the Millennial Falcons. Oh, that is a mouthful. But this is going to be Game 2 draft coming up soon. That was an interesting Game 1, don't you think, Lupul? Because I was not expecting a lot of that to happen. I kind of expected, like I said, hey, I didn't cast a curse this time, so that's a
Hey, you broke your streak.
That's a good thing. I broke the streak. I can't believe it. I'm happy. So hey, that's all I wanted from this. To be honest.
I was shocked. I thought TPO Mad Cows had the leg up on Millennial Falcons, but I believe that it just went very south for them as soon as Chaos got all those
Yeah.
upgrades, and it was just Orton is broken, Victor's broken. Scrap the whole League of Legends thing. Let's start over from season
Hey,
1 again.
let's
Yeah.
wait a minute. Let's not discount Mad Dog Tim. He did do a lot of damage and a
No.
lot of
Yes.
work during the game, and I feel like we we're so focused on Chaos because he did carry a lot of those fights, but definitely Mad Dog Tim did put in the effort and the work to kind of achieve that long range goal of Caitlyn. So here we go into Game 2 though of the series, and they're sticking on the same sides. TPO Macau decided to take blue once again, and they're starting off with the bans. Let's see what they ban. They didn't put anything. It's bugged. I can't ban. All right, so
Okay,
we're
we
just
might need a
gonna
minute.
restart that real quick. But what do we do?
Let's see if they can ban.
Let's see if they can ban.
So they banned
Okay.
Swain. Okay, so
Okay.
Swain ban is
All
their
right.
first ban. Okay, there we go. And they
Gotcha.
can, and Millennial Falcons can ban. We're good.
Can they
We're good.
ban? Let's see.
Let's see. Are they?
I don't know if they can actually pick
ban
though.
at
Apparently, they
all?
might be too much bugged. Yeah, it's too bugged.
Okay, we're just gonna have to refresh it. Let me.
We're just gonna have to refresh it at this point.
Let me
So,
make another one. I'll make another
yep.
one for us.
All right, but yeah, I'm just gonna tell them it's okay.
Yeah.
We're making another.
This side it's not technical difficulties on our side. It's the website. Okay. I
Yeah.
promise.
It'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes Draftflow doesn't work so properly as we want it to. But regardless, I think that the first few bands coming out make sense. But yeah, basically I feel like they want to definitely ban that Victor on TPO Macas because oh my gosh, if you can't especially if you're drafting a composition that can't really do a lot of long range shenanigans as in the melee, the Senna or Senna's fasting strat and things like that. Yes, Senna is strong, but I feel like they needed some sort of consistent damage dealer to make sure that the enemy team is getting chunked from afar. Senna is kind of one of those Senna can build the Kraken Slayer and all that, but they decided to go Eclipse. So I don't know if that was maybe the right choice or not, but we'll see what kind of changes they can adapt because I definitely think that game was even for maybe half the game. There was no point where it was just except for mostly at the very end where it's oh, now Victor is doing too much damage.
Right. But it does feel like they just need to adapt instead of going such a late game comp. Maybe trying to figure out their early to mid game kind of champions would probably be better. I know you would probably be happy if they chose a lot more assassins. Just kidding. No assassins, please no.
Well,
I don't want to see that.
assassins. I haven't really seen the outcome of what assassins are doing right now because they did bump up everyone's health and things like that and armor and stuff in base stats. So assassins might not have as much usefulness as before, but honestly, assassins at least in the mid lane might not be too bad because we are seeing these kind of mage picks in the mid lane. So if you have something like a Talon mid or Diana mid, something like that, that can provide a lot of early damage to the other mid laner, might be sort of a beneficial thing. So we'll have to see. That was the first game, so we don't really know too much about what Millennial Falcons want to do, but definitely from that first game, they pulled out a very strong early, mid, and late game composition, even though they went even for about half the game.
Yeah, let's just see how TPO and Mad Cows come out of like their mentality of this, because I mean, if you kind of thought you were ahead and all of a sudden got hurt like that in the early to mid game, how would you feel? How would you feel,
Well,
honestly?
like if I was, the team that was on the losing side in the at
Yes.
the halfway point, it's
Yeah.
sort of like, yes, you are discouraged, but I feel like both drafts had the late game damage, and there goes the victor right there. Speaking
Oh,
of
they
late game
stole
damage,
it.
once again, they stole it
They
away. They didn't even ban it. They have first picked out. They stole it away from it. I like that. I like that a lot. But going back to what you were saying, your question, I feel like both teams had the late game scaling. It's just which one could navigate the team fights easier, and it just happened to be chaos. And even Mad Dog Tim putting out a lot of damage, spacing and doing things correctly with their abilities, making sure they're not getting chunked out. It's just very hard to get away from a Vi, you know?
It is. And we are seeing the classic Mythic Esports, anything you can do, I can do
I
better
could do
moment.
better.
Uh,
Except for the
you
Echo.
know, Victor getting picked up on the side of TPO Mad Cows and the Millennial Falcons, like, you know what? You guys took ours. I'm gonna take this Sejuani. You guys are gonna deal
Yeah.
with it on a Moo pick.
And a Mumu,
I
wow.
I like it. I like the Moo.
I do too, and setting up for a really strong team fight here already. Again, Mad Cows are doing
Gee
so. Let
bus,
them
that's a
not
lot
be.
of
They
CC.
love going tanks, man. They love going tanks. That's
I
fair.
mean,
That's definitely fair.
uh, shout out to Primus right now. Primus, take a look. The Nautilus is here. Be happy, my friend.
Yeah, the honest, and look at the. I feel like, wow, that's two solo leaders going out for Millennial Falcons. They're definitely looking at a strong top side
Yeah,
for themselves right now because, you know, Echo Irelia both melee champions. So we
great for
checkmark that
Sejuani.
box for
Yep.
Sejuani. So that's definitely a good start. They are gonna ban out the. Ooh, nope, they're gonna ban the Lucian here. So opting for that, like banning away the early game as we were talking about earlier, so that they're forced into play more late game champions, right? I think
Mhm.
that they want to punish that. So I like that strategy coming out from Millennial Falcons. TPO Mad Cows, they could opt for kind of the same thing. I mean, Caitlyn is still open. They might not have the chance to pick it.
Oh
Millennial
no,
Falcons might
wait,
pick it again. So
wait. There's a
what?
champion that's open, and I'm not sure if they play it. I need to double check. But there is one champion that I don't want to see, but at the same time, I would love to see. Um,
Hmm.
Give me 1 second.
I know
I
I'm
think
trying to
you know.
read your mind right now. Let's see what
Uh,
champion could
it
that be?
it it has to do with a champion that I was complaining about earlier.
A champion you
Uh,
were complaining. I mean, you complain about a lot of
I
champions.
do complain about a lot of champions. I get this, but I was thinking about Samira.
Samira, yes, she's definitely been in the meta for a little while now. So definitely a really good team fight skirmisher. Wants to get in your face, do a lot of damage. Just Samira things.
And
It's
also
crazy.
the passive is just great for this kind of team comp, but it depends on
Right.
what kind of AD carry that Millennial Falcons play. Because if you play Samira into like a long range champion, like per se a Zaya, but I think Samira is still a little comfortable here because she can wind wall the moving wind wall from the Zaya feather pullback. And
Right.
I believe she can also wind wall Aurelia ultimate. So
Correct. Yeah, it's
so it
definitely a useful.
it's
But I don't know. I feel like having the melee champions really stands out to me the most. Like, you wouldn't be wanting to pick that into somebody who can just get in your face and not care about, like,
ooh, there's
okay, yeah, they went
the
ahead and picked the
Kai'Sa.
Kaisa there.
Okay.
Huh.
All right. Who's their top laner though? They see the Aurelia, they see the
Yep.
Echo. Who's their top laner? Who they
Probably
gonna
another
go up
tank.
against?
Probably another tank.
I would not doubt this.
Probably another tank.
Give me Mundo.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Okay, it's gonna be Jax instead, not a tank. So, wow.
that's pretty.
Hmm.
That's a
I
bit
like
of
that.
spice.
It's a split pusher because they know that the four remaining members can easily navigate a team fight with all the CC pack loaded and ready to go for them. So I like that approach.
Yeah, and Aurelia, Jax goes really well into Aurelia. They're doing the Zaya Rakan combo.
Zyricon, okay.
The two lovers are on bot lane. Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Wow.
I'm actually loving this. Lovers, get it? Okay, I'm reaching here. I'm reaching.
Oh my gosh. Ugh, it hurt.
Uh,
Hurt a little bit. It's okay.
seeing how the draft is, who do you side with?
Hmm.
Who do you side?
Honestly, I like the changes that TPO Mad Cows have made with their composition, so I'm actually gonna go with TPO Mad Cows this time. I think they have a solid team fight composition. They just have to make sure that they can get to the late game Kaisa potential, late game Jax potential, and late game Victor. The question is, can they? We saw
Can
last
they?
game that they had the dominant late game fashion, but they just couldn't get that damage on board. But now they have damage.
They
Definitely
do have damage. Now the issue that I have is that whether or not, Scripter could play the mind games with Bonobo. Mind games meaning, is Bonobo gonna stun first, or is Scripter gonna stun first?
Well,
It's all gonna be a little bit different, and also,
yeah.
Aurelia did take a bit of a nerf thanks to this durability buff slash patch. She doesn't heal as much anymore with her Q as
Right.
much as she used to. So we got to keep that in mind whenever she does decide to go in on Scripter.
Correct.
So it's all about those durability changes, and I honestly don't normally play that kind of. I don't play Jax, but I know that Jax can carry and can split push.
Oh yeah.
So we probably will see Scripter being on the split push side, because I think with the other four that they have Victor, they have an Amumu, they have Nautilus, and they have Kaisa. They have the ability to do a 4-1,
Yep.
but will Millennial Falcons answer in the correct way to consistently go after Scripter instead of just stopping the 4-1 and the 4, or are they gonna stop the 4, wipe them all out, and just keep pushing?
Yeah.
That's always the issue with that.
I think that does, obviously depend on how the early game goes, because, Zyra is pretty good early on, stacking up the CC, getting the roots off, feathers dealing damage, and they do have a pretty aggressive early game composition here, especially with the Echo. He can pretty much just push the lane and roam to help the other laners out. So definitely love the early aggression coming out. I do like the pairing of Sejuani. I think Sejuani does want to go topside most of the time because of that melee advantage that they have there, especially against two scaling laners like Jax and Victor. So I'm looking at Manny going up to that top side for a majority of the match, as you know, it's just advantageous because if you get a successful gank off and get an Echo ahead, oh my gosh, Echo just becomes more and more annoying as the game goes on.
Looks like we actually might have to requeue the lobby. Tanuki probably did not load in the
Oh,
lobby with us. So, give me 1 second. Nope, he
oh no.
cannot connect. So we might have to actually redo
Re-
the
Redo it. Yeah,
redo the lobby. That would probably be best. We're gonna get.
that's all right.
This is now this time, instead of the web browser's fault, it's Riot's fault, ladies and gentlemen.
True. All right. Well, in spite of that, though, we're going to take a short break as the spectator leg does go through for the game. This is going to be another good game. I feel like I don't really think that either side won draft. I think these are both excellent drafts for themselves. So, we'll see what happens. But stay tuned because we're gonna have a good best of 3 on our hands. Hopefully, I mean, well, maybe not. Hopefully, maybe hopefully. Who knows? This goes to game 3, and we're
You're
all
caster
happy.
cursing it. You're caster cursing
No,
it.
I'm not. I'm not. I said maybe. Right, maybe. But stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the delay there, but we're getting off to Game 2 start, where TPO Macca's are going to start with the mid lane invade. They are going to get spotted out by a ward. Don't even know if they saw that ward getting placed there, but yeah, this is 2 invades in a row that nothing really happened, so would have loved to see something, but, you know, it'd be like that sometimes.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Just looking at the summoner spells across the whole board, it is a mirror match in every single lane. Top lane has teleport flash. There's flashes in the jungle with the smite, obviously. Mid lane teleport for teleport flash. AD carries took actually heal and flash, and supports took ignite and flash. Like, okay.
Yeah, we got a 4 TP game. That means that nothing's gonna happen for a while. At least I think nothing's gonna happen for a while because we don't get unleashed teleports. So 14 minutes. 14 minutes.
14
so it's
minutes.
like, we're just gonna TP back to lane and do some shenanigans. But I also feel like in this case, like I was saying in draft, Millennial Falcons definitely have some sort of like more early game kind of aggression. So we'll see if they can kind of do what needed to be done on the TPO Mad Cow side, as we see a sun go up in the top lane. A lot of well, I guess stuff is happening. All right, just let me just cast a curse. Okay, hold on. Bot lane needs to hit level 2, so we're gonna see that very shortly here. Mid lane hits level 2.
Mid lane both hits level 2.
There's the level 2 on TPO's Mad Cow's bot side.
Ooh, dredge line misses.
This is the dredge line. So close.
By the way, I want to point out something that both Scripter and Bonobo took. They both took lethal tempo. So we're just going to see the battle of the auto attack Titans up in that top lane.
I think, like, we saw
flash.
The end of a gank in the mid lane. Psycho did have to force out his own flash just to get away. That's a good look for Manny. I feel like it's a little bit different than last game then, because being on the Vi didn't really do a whole lot early game, but already getting that flash is a good summoner spell advantage, especially because Echo wants to be aggressive like this.
Yeah.
Trades are going to be a lot easier for Chaos to produce, as Ninetales is literally just auto-attacking Scripter, and Scripter is going back in. He's low on health. Both of them are low on health. Who gets the first one? It's going to be Ninetales. Oh my gosh, can he not? He doesn't survive against Tanuki. But that was great on Ninetales' part.
Though Bonobo did pop the flash. Scripter did not.
Scripter did not. The dredge line does come through on the Sonar. Sonar is getting really low, gets ignited. But the shield's going to keep him alive. Just very well done. Getting away from that. Forcing out a summoner spell.
Yeah. This is a lot of summoner spells happening in the past. What?
Yeah. I definitely jinxed it.
Yeah, you did do this. You did this.
All my fault. That's okay though.
Here I was happy that we were going to be able to relax, kick back, watch a nice, easy early game, and you know what? No. No.
Not at all. But I think it's good that the side.
Ooh.
Speaking of aggression, that's the the jump going to be interrupted on Sonar. Mad Dog Tim, though, doing a lot of damage. The further pullback. No, Galaxy Fox. He's going to fall to Mad Dog Tim. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Scripter did take down Ninetales. Dr. Bovine Basher does get the dredge line, and the shield comes through. He's ticking from Ignite. He makes it out alive.
He lives.
Good job. Wow. All right. So cross-mat trade.
Yes. Bonobo using his teleport this time around. This is really, really nice. I'm enjoying this game. What about you?
I'm already enjoying this game, as we do have the Infernal Dragon, the first up.
No Infernal Soul.
No Infernal Soul, but good dragon to start out with, at least.
Yeah.
But yeah. And Chaos doing a little bit of poke damage onto Tanuki, actually getting pretty low. Tanuki forced to flash away. This is really good early aggression coming out from the Millennial Falcons.
Yeah, it's again, they are able to force out a lot of their flashes super early, which is insane. Dr. Bovine Basher's here.
Wait a minute. Scripter is level 6. He's gonna pop the Grandmaster's Might, but he's still gonna fall to Ninetales, who just got the ultimate 2. Level 3, Dr. Bovine Basher can't do anything against Ninetales. What? That was 2 1v2s in a row where Ninetales comes out on top. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Aurelia Big Scary, level 6.
Yeah.
Also, healing is still broken, apparently. Healing nerfs mean nothing. Nothing.
Nothing at all. Chaos going a little bit aggro here in the mid lane. Sees Dr. Bovine Basher. But Dr. Bovine Basher, roams have been unsuccessful thus far.
Maddock and Sonar are actually freezing the lane on Galaxy Fox, seeing that that Galaxy Fox is away from the lane, which is really good on their part. That's really smart play.
It's definitely a smart play. And I feel like, you know, in this kind of lane matchup where you want to deny Kaisa as much gold income as possible because of her late game, it's definitely good. And here comes the engage. Dr. Bovine Basher has been away from lane. He gets back into lane. He gets half health. Sonar is going to get ignited. Mad Dog Tim not doing a whole lot of damage. Biscuit does. Potion does come out for Galaxy Fox. And yeah, Dr. Bovine Basher just can't catch a break.
This is going to be looks like we
looks
had
like a quick pause. And I guess it will not resume in 0 seconds.
Riot, fix client, please.
Riot, fix. Oh, there it is. There it is. We might have a small little freeze, but not to worry. As looks like Sonar, woo, almost dies right after that pause ends. A lot of damage, but you know, the only summoner spell to come out of that was Mad Dog Tim's heal.
And
but
here comes
they're staying
Tanuki.
for too long. Tanuki's here. The dredge line does hit Mad Dog Tim. Oh no, the Curse of the Sad Mummy. And you know, perfect timing. Middle of this team fight. Love to see it. There it is. So Mad Dog Tim is gonna unfortunately fall. Galaxy Fox. Ooh, the minions almost catch him, but Hard Manny is here on the Sejuani. Can he do any damage?
No ultimate.
Not. No ultimate just quite yet. Tanuki has one camp above. Manny's probably very close to level 6. Yep, there's the level 6 popped. So if he had just killed a few minions or one camp,
he might try to go for it. There it is.
Yeah, he will. There it is. And he's gonna get Dr. Bovine Basher. Can he get away? No, pardon Manny. He falls to the turret aggro. Chaos is
getting dove.
Scripter is getting dove, but looks like they don't have enough minions, or maybe they're just a little bit too scared of committing to this dive, as Ninetales is out of mana, out of health. There's a ward there. Scripter's actually going in. Wait a minute. Good flash from Ninetales. Bonobo. Oh no, he gets stunned, and Psycho Ghost will pick up his first kill of the game on this Victor.
This is not a it's 8 deaths, 8 kills, 9 minutes into the game. Yeah, nice easy game, huh?
nice easy game, we thought. No, we did indeed think that. Uh,
I I
you know,
I'm loving the fact that Psycho learned from the mistakes of last game and has decided to roam a bit more with everybody, and it looks like they are like it seems like the objectives are flip-flopping. They want to get the
oh
Herald.
no, a
Oh,
hook comes out. Manny is in so much trouble here as
oh
stun
my
after stun after
gosh!
stun. He's surviving, but not for long as Scripter does pick up his second kill of the game. This is, you know, you were saying this is looking a little bit interesting for the side of Millennial Falcons. Rift Herald is going to be immediately popped mid lane to get Scripter, or I mean Psycho Ghost, excuse me, that extra gold in his pocket with the plates. Wait, Sonar's here. Wait a minute. Chaos. They're engaging straight onto Psycho. Psycho's gonna fall, maybe?
Oh,
The Ignite's taken down. Sonar does pick up the kill with the Ignite there. And Tanuki is here, though. Will the Curse of the Sad Mummy come out? No, it's not available.
Ooh.
There it is. And it's only going to get Ninetales, though, as that was kind of whiffed. Sonar does get away. Dr. Bobai Basher is on the other side of this fight,
here.
and now we're all getting into an early team fight. The Feather Storm comes in, and that was a beautiful pullback. Ninetales is stuck between the minions. Is gonna fall. Oh wow!
Oh
What
my
was that?
gosh! Survey says Mad Dog, excellent ultimate.
Yes.
That was very, very worth on the part of Millennial Falcons. They tied it up, but now they're up 1k gold. And they might be going for this dragon.
Yeah, part of me is getting pretty low. Chaos Storm does come out. Oh,
Ooh.
no, Manny, what are you doing? He's gonna smite it and survive. Oh my gosh, Sodar gets away with the hop. And Mad Dog Tim is the last person to get away. What a very clutch smite. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna say he was clenching.
Yeah, that was definitely a butt
hard.
clencher as Manny. Oh no, the flash comes in Tanuki! He's gonna interrupt this and Manny is gonna fall after all. What was he doing there? Was that just a guess?
I think he saw the
gosh.
minions were pushed up into the turret. I think they saw briefly that Manny was walking through there towards that bush, and I think he was just like, okay, is he gonna back right there? No, he's not. So I'm gonna flash over. I'm trying to find him. He was low. It was a great guess, and it was totally worth it. I would say. Oh my gosh.
This is crazy gameplay coming through here. I want to take a look at some of the CS. Oh, wait, I don't have a chance to speak at Sodar. Going straight for Galaxy Fox here. Mad Dog Tim putting out the damage. Oh no, it's not enough. Wait, is he gonna get away? One more auto tech. There it is. Mad Dog Tim picking up another kill. 4-1 on this. Oh no, the Zaya does get picked off. Curse of the Sad Mummy comes out, but the feather pullback is gonna get the double kill for Mad Dog Tim. Can they make it a triple? No. Meanwhile, in the mid lane though, Chaos does pick up the kill on Psycho Ghost. Wow.
Okay. That was a lot, and I think that was a bit of an overstay on the side of TPO Mad Cows for that bot lane.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna say that I'm gonna point out something. Chaos loves his Dark Seal.
Yeah, he does. Second game in a row, picking it up.
Picks up another Dark Seal. And
that's how you do it. That's the Chad move, as the kids would say.
Asserting dominance.
Asserting dominance. That's an interesting way to put it, but we'll take it.
By the way, I'm also going to point out one other thing. Both top laners are matching items.
Yep. Blade of the Rune King is pretty strong as a first item pickup, especially for this dueling power. And honestly, I feel like either one, this lane is still open to either one of them, you know, being the dominant person in the lane. Even though, like, it looks like Scripter has taken more chunks off the turret plates than Ninetales.
And to be honest, that Featherstorm, Maddock has been
He's been killing it.
He's been killing it with those feathers.
Okay, Ninetales engaging
Okay.
right on. Does land the ultimate, the Placidium. Oh no! Scripter has to flash forward, but into the reaching arms of Ninetales. And Curse of the Sad Mummy goes onto Chaos, but doesn't do a lot of damage. The Chaos Storm itself does also pop. Tanuki getting caught out here from Chaos. That's going to be a missed ultimate from Manny, but Chaos does pick up the kill. Psycho goes down the run, has to flash forward. Does drop the gravity.
Oh,
and that's going to be... Ninetales? Oh my gosh. Ninetales risking it a little there.
Millennial Falcons, can we just ask, how often do you play these champions, and how often do you play to predict how close you are to dying?
Yeah,
Okay.
true. Very true.
This is the second time we've seen one of your players... Third time? Third time.
Third time.
Third time. What was the second time? Because I remember the first time Sejuani, second time...
Oh, maybe you are right. Maybe you are right.
Moving on. Moving on.
on.
Either way,
Yeah.
stop doing this to us. Our hearts can't take this. Okay?
Yep. Hearts can't take it, but you know, Millennial Falcons are, you know, kind of on a rampage right now. They picked up a pretty nice solid 2k gold lead for themselves as Chaos. Being aggressive once again. Dr. Bovine Basher here once again, but he's 4 levels down on Chaos. He does absolutely no damage to Chaos and can only provide a little bit of CC.
Yep. I am guessing that Chaos can actually... Oh, here we go.
Maybe not. Sonar going in with the quickness. It is not going to catch Galaxy Fox. And, you know, Dr. Bovine Basher... Oh, the Dredge Line comes through. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Sonar's going to fall. And Dragon's on the table. They're heading straight for it. Can Bad Doc Tim 5-1 Gale Force already acquired do anything about this? Manny behind enemy lines here. Ninetales might be able to pick up this top lane tower. First of the game. They're just going to let this dragon go through. Nothing can be done about it.
And I think this is around the point that TPO Mad Cows might be swapping lanes. So I think the top lane might be going bot and bot lane might be going top. This looks like one of those things.
It does. Yep. Go ahead.
Galaxy Fox looking has mythic item as well. Chose the Kraken Slayer. Almost everybody has a mythic item except for the supports in the top lanes, each respectively.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yep. Second tower goes down as well, so that's gonna mean that I think that Ninetales has a little bit of an edge, especially if he's kind of soloing. Oh, he's getting assistance from his teammates on getting this next Rift Herald. This is kind of the same, almost the same exact layout that we had last game during the mid game, where two top towers top tower and mid lane were down, and they only have to deal with bottom lane. Now Chaos is bottom lane. Can he withstand Scripter though?
Or can Scripter withstand Chaos is the better question.
That is true. We are talking about a Jax here though, and I feel like Jax definitely has enough dueling potential where Chaos can't really do much, but it looks like Scripter playing on the safe side, doesn't want to be too aggressive, just wants to pick up his farm.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Rift Herald is going to be popped.
Nice.
Like, wait, Wookie, just Sad Mummy is going to get onto 2 of their members, but there's no follow-up. What happened there?
I guess it was no communication. Miscommunication would be my guess on this. Tanuki wanted in. Nobody else wanted in.
Nobody else wanted in. Interesting.
I mean, it's a very fed Zaya, and they also don't know where exactly. I don't think they knew exactly where Ninetales was at that moment in time.
Blue team's turret
Here goes a
has
third
been
tower.
destroyed.
Just 3 quick towers in succession for the side of Millennial Falcons. You have to think, like, at this almost 5k gold lead, that they're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Considering that Chaos has no deaths, and, you know, Fed Zaya isn't something to scoff at. So
Yeah.
we'll see how they progress throughout the game, which lanes they focus on. Now they can kind of get to starting to try to be aggressive in the enemy side jungle here. What possibly can TPO Mad Cows do to stop this?
Get get the shutdowns on probably either Psycho Ghost or even Galaxy Fox. Uh, Psycho Ghost, I'm not entirely sure how far into the upgrades he is. But if I had to take a guess, pretty close. I mean, it's 127. Doesn't have that many kills or assists. Pretty much. I'm not sure if I can check the upgrades through here, but they need to kind of wait this out, get Psycho Ghost the upgrades, just like how Chaos was also doing last game. Then most likely be able to start dealing massive amounts of damage, because this is a team fight based champ. This is a
Right.
team fight blah, blah, blah. Team fight comp that they have chosen on the side of TPO Mad Cows. I hate
Right.
English. I'm just gonna say this again. I'm gonna be a broken record on this. But the thing is with the side of Millennial Falcons, they have the ability to disengage. They have so many disengages. They have the Aurelia stun. They also have the disarm from the Aurelia ultimate. They also have Manny being able to lock down somebody, Echo being able to CC them, and also ultimate back in to deal massive amounts of damage. Mad Dog able to use their ultimate to get out and also deal massive amounts of damage. And Sonar then just CCing everybody. So they have a counter engage kind of comp, but I think that if they keep letting Scripter and Psycho Ghost go on for too long, it might look bad on the side of Millennial Falcons, but I may be wrong.
Well, we were kind of expecting to have that 4-1 composition that we talked about earlier, but it just feels like they're falling further and further behind, and they're not going to be able to get to that consistent point of having the 4-1 where they can actually, just leave Scripter alone. And especially since these dragons are rapidly being taken away from them, so it's definitely hard to get the leg up when there's no reference point for it.
Yeah, I would like to see them be able to do more with this whole 4-1 comp, but because of how fed both Maddock and Chaos are, I don't think they can. And also, I'm not gonna knock out Ninetales out of this. He's been able to withstand the Jax, and even though Manny doesn't have any kills like Tanuki had last game, still a major part, still being able to help peel for Maddock.
Right. Yeah, like it's also very hard for a 1v1 to go your way when you're really going even, right? If you're 1v1ing and going even, still, like, you're never gonna be able to just split push without, because the main thing about split pushing is you want multiple members of the enemy team to come to you. If you're just going even, you're just in a 1v1 at that point, right? And you might even lose it. So it's definitely hard to try to come back this game already as, almost 5k gold lead, and, the side of Millennial Falcons are just pushing for objectives and pushing for vision, and I really like this coming out from them. And it looks like they're setting up for Baron, maybe?
Yeah, it looks like they are, because, I mean, they left so much vision on their bot side of TPO Mad Cow's jungle. If you look at the wards, I see 2 control wards alone inside the bot jungle of TPO Mad Cows, and one's inside the Baron pit, and I see no wards on the red side jungle from Mad Cows.
It's possible that they're waiting for Chaos to have his teleport up, because that is the name of the game at this point, having that teleport up. as Ninetales does spot out the rest of TPO Mad Cows. Oh no, he's getting engaged on. It's a 4v1. There's no way out. And the shutdown, like you said, is going to go over to Galaxy Fox. Gonna be a nice pickup for him.
Yeah, it's a lot of money going on now. And I do like that they are trying to scope out.
Oh, they're gonna start it.
What?
They
But
are
they have
starting
vision on it.
Spirit. They do have vision on it on Millennial Falcons. Chaos is a dangerous opponent too. Same with Mad Dog Tim. Can they sneak this one away though, as it's getting lower and lower? It's only half health. Scripter getting the low half health though. They don't have the tankiness for it just yet. They might get engaged on here as the CC abilities go through. Christian Sad Mubby is going to go into the back line. Tanuki in the middle of 3 of them. Wait, Sonar getting so low. The feather pullback. Is it going to take out one? Chaos gets the kill. Sonar gonna pick up that one too. Part of Manny. Oh no, he's so low. All the health bars are so low on the side of Millennial Falcons. But it comes out on top as, you know, just Galaxy Fox is left alive. That was almost an ace coming out for Millennial Falcons. They played that with the, you know, with Tanuki being in the backlight. They still managed to pick apart that fight.
Good news is, Psycho Ghost did pick up the shutdown gold from Mad Dog, so there's a bonus to this. There's a silver lining.
Silver lining.
It's happening. It can happen. I'm being optimistic here. I'm trying here, guys.
Well,
I'm trying.
It's really interesting, right? Because you even had that voice. Oh, wait a minute. Ninetales, what are you doing there still, buddy? You don't have any summoner spells, and he might get a kill. No, Galaxy Fox picks up another one. Is on a killing spree now. But yeah, like, that was an interesting Baron call, right? That we were saying coming out from TPO Mad Cows. Because, yes, you did have the mana advantage, but you still were behind, and the gold lead is so far in Millennial Falcons' favor that even if you were to engage in this 4v5, you will probably just go even. And what ends up happening is, like, you get so low from Baron because you're not tanky enough, you don't have the items, and you just fail to find the kills, find the tankiness. And Chaos teleporting into the backside of Dragon Pit this time, spotting out Galaxy Fox. He's now in between the rest of TPO Mad Cows. Are they gonna just go for him?
No, they actually gave away they gave up their great
positioning. Oh my gosh! And wait, Scripter is in a 1v1 against Chaos right now. Wait a minute. Okay, he's rejoined his team. Several members are just split off from the main group. Now we're getting.
Ninetales isn't there.
Ninetales isn't there. Scripter, half health though, does land a 3-man stun. Scripter, oh no, he gets chunked out. It has to just jump away. Dragon is going to be picked up. A bounty claim, but at the cost of what? The entire enemy team. Ninetales is in the backside. Tanuki's going to get shut down. Double kill going over to Manny. And that's a cleanup for the fight. Once again, only one member left on TPO Mad Cows alive, and they're booking it for Baron. Millennial Falcons looking for picks, getting the team fights, don't even care that Dragon was taken away from them.
And they have a free advantage on Baron, and they're just gonna let Chaos just keep pushing that mid lane to stop Psycho Ghost from, you know, even answering. I honestly believe that Scripture getting chunked out like that was very bad at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
And I don't think Dr. Bovine is nearly as tanky as he needs to be able to walk up the way that he did.
Right.
Not to mention, Mad Dog does have free items to Galaxy Boxes too. So there is going to be a large DPS difference coming from the AD carries. And so that might be one of the reasons why, not to mention 25 stacks on Chaos, which is helping the damage immensely.
He's also 5-0. Like, he has gone deathless this entire game.
I think he's going for that unkillable challenge that they added
the
on.
Unkillable challenge. Now, will his team lose the game? That's from it. I don't think this is a different situation.
I
Different teams.
mean, he might throw a Cappy into the mix. Just kidding.
Oh my god, you ain't gonna call him out like that. Come
He's my old
on, man.
teammate. He's my old teammate. I gotta.
Oh
I
man.
gotta.
Blue
I
team's
love
turret
him to
has been
death, but I
destroyed.
gotta call him
Oh
out.
my
Just
gosh, look at the
slightly.
level difference. Chaos
Yes.
is level 17, while Tanuki is level 12. 5 level difference. That is insane.
Yeah,
I
Chaos.
honestly
holds
think
great
Chaos
bubble.
doing an excellent job these 2 games. Just literally pretty much carrying the first game on Millennial Falcons back, and then this game just being that force of engaging and disengaging and dishing out so much damage, being the
Blue team's
backliner
turret has
that they
been
need
destroyed.
in these team fights. And a couple of towers going down here. Fight might be brewing up here. Inhibitor going to be taken away from TPO Mad Cows. Can Millennial Falcons get anything else out of this? Baron.
I think they can get top lane, inhib, and turret out of this.
Okay, it looks like TPO Mad Cow is opting to engage. Manny's going to flash away though, just to err on the side of buying time for Ninetales to push out. Is going to be successful, and this tower's getting lower and lower. That cannon minion is chunking away, doing his job. Yeah, he will fall though, but another
Are they
wave
gonna
coming.
go for all 3?
They definitely will. They have the minions, they have the Baron. They,
Blue team's
you know,
turret has been
Scripter
destroyed.
already almost half health once again, just from the poke damage from now. Manny gonna poke him down a little bit more. Has the stacks going up. Scripter is gonna get stunned, but he's too far away. Will they engage a fight here? Dredge line available, but
No.
they're just gonna back away on the side of Millennial Falcons and to call it a day. They've done their
Look at
job.
how much vision they have sitting inside that bot jungle.
Yeah, it's like even looking at the vision score, Sonar has double in some change on the vision score of Dr. Bovine Basher.
We have a pause.
We do have a pause. We'll see what happened on the side of these teams, but talk to me about like how can I guess can TPO Mad Cows come back from this?
I do believe they can come back from this, but it will be a struggle. It will be a bit of a struggle to. It's like climbing. It's like an incline. It's like you're running on an incline. You are going to have some struggles, but I do believe they can come out from this. But they just have to position properly. Like I said, there is a lot of things that they can do better. Like they consistently catch Ninetales out, right? But the thing is that they are catching out the wrong person. They need to start catching out Chaos. They need to catch out Matt Doc. But Mad Dog and Sonar are connected to the hip at all times, so that's that's one of the harder ones to do.
Okay.
Also, one thing that they need to do is not give up the better positioning, like per se, like what they did at Last Dragon. I'm sorry, brain farted. What they did on Last Dragon, they had a great position for the dragon. They got the dragon either way, but it cost them so much.
Yeah. It definitely was. It was more of let's just try to get some gold in our pockets rather than objectives at that point, right? Because yes, they did get the dragon, but they're just giving more and more, forking over more and more gold over to the team who already has a leg up on items, already has a leg up on gold income. So it's definitely dangerous to make that kind of decision making when in these team fights, where now you have to be taking these team fights because Scripter just hasn't been able to get a lead on Ninetales throughout most of the entire game, and they just can't do the 4-1 anymore. They have to opt in for team fights, and when you're doing these team fights, I feel like they have to get those kills. They have to get the shutdowns, like we were saying, and they did, but it just wasn't enough because you're trading those shutdowns for almost an entire ace on the other side.
Yep. Normally, the only person that gets out is either Psycho Ghost or Galaxy Fox. After the last
Right.
team fight, it was only Psycho Ghost. But on the other hand, time before that was Galaxy Fox. But they just need to know that, hey, target priority. Who's our target? Okay, Chaos. Chaos is our priority, but he's in the back line. All right, do we fight front to back? We can't really do that, so we try to dive for Matt Dog, but that won't work either because their backline's strong. You know, it's kind of,
Right.
do we balance it out like this? Do we balance it like that? It's
Yeah.
adaptability into it, and here we are back.
We're back in the game, and pretty interesting scene here because Dragon coming up, fourth Dragon for Millennial Falcons. If they decide to go for it, they more than likely will. And don't worry about this little freeze here that happens when the pause comes through. But yeah, they're gonna pick up this Dragon, and I feel like they're just gonna try to just go for the end here. 2 minutes on Baron. They could wait for that and potentially force out, more desperate plays for TPO Mad Cows. But TPO Mad Cows definitely have room to breathe with the farm. They just have to manage their waves properly and make sure that
It goes to
you're
the right
not
people.
going out too far.
Yeah. Oh, and also that the CS goes to the right, the gold goes to the right people, like
Right.
Galaxy Fox or even Psycho Ghost, because I see Tanuki's down there trying to help Psycho Ghost try to get all those CS so he can get those stacks on his passive. I'm not entirely sure if he's already got that passive stacked up, but hopefully he does, to make sure that he can start doing all that damage that Chaos was doing last game. But I do not think that they're going to. I think it's just going to be one of those moments where keep your fingers crossed and hope they don't target you.
Yeah, it's really hard because you have so many people who can jump onto you, and as a Victor, that is the scariest thing. You want to create as much space as possible between you and your opponent to dish out as much damage as possible because you're spell slinging. And the thing about Victor last game and why it was so crucial was he had all the space in the world. There's so many tanks that just could not, they couldn't do anything against this Victor. And this game is totally swapped. Where yes, you are playing Victor, but you have Irelia, you have Sejuani, you have Echo, you even have Rakan. So it's really hard to navigate these team fights when people are jumping onto you.
It looks like they are trying to close out the game.
They are trying to close out the game. Will the comeback happen? There's so many minions in the base right now. Looks like they're going to have to force a team fight here as the quickness comes through. Chaos is on the backside of the fight here, and Mad Dog Tim does get taken down here. Wait a minute. Will this be the change? Galaxy Fox staying alive. The resurrection coming through here. Meanwhile, Tanuki is just getting chunked out. It looks so doomed for TPO Mad Cows. And yeah, this is going to be the team fight. Ace coming through. Dr. Bovine Basher does flash away. Wait, nope. Triple kill coming out for Chaos. Oh, man. It was a strong showing from Millennial Falcons, and they take the 2-0 win against TPO Mad Cows.
I feel great that we had an amazing game one and game two. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, whoops. I feel amazing that that we've had an amazing game one, game two.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I'm disappointed that my casting prediction is horrible because I keep messing it up.
I also failed this one too, so don't worry too much about it. Because I did say TPO Mad Cows might have the upper hand here, but no, it's actually just going to be Millennial Falcons taking the game 2 win. I am going to throw up the poll for MVP really soon. You can vote on who you think did the best, and I want to toss that question to you, Lupul.
I'm gonna have to give it to Chaos. I'm gonna have to 100% give it to Chaos.
Okay.
Chaos was almost unstoppable both games, and he was able to position properly and also like get a lot more. He was able to catch out a lot more and also be where they needed him to be. He always had the teleport ready. He always had the ability to. He's the one that forced them to outposition themselves went after during that dragon fight. He was the one. He was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna teleport into their jungle. I'm gonna make sure Galaxy Fox backs off, and then all of a sudden, everybody else is gonna want to answer me."
Mm-hmm.
It was a great call to make sure that he teleports into that, and I honestly don't believe. I believe that he was the one.
The chosen one.
The
You were the
chosen one.
chosen one.
You're talking to two. We have two Star Wars fans up in here, by the way. Kenobi was awesome. All right, getting off topic. Getting off topic.
Getting off topic. But yeah,
uh,
the poll is up. It looks like Chaos does have the support of 4 people in the chat. I definitely have to agree. I think Chaos did do really good these 2 games. I feel like he was the crutch in game 1 and just kind of solidified the already doing well composition that they had in game 2. So definitely hard earned win.
I don't want to take anything away from Mad Dog.
Right.
I mean,
oh yeah.
You make that perfectly honest, like clear. I do not want to take that away from Mad Dog.
I think the whole team was consistent both games, to be honest.
Yes, they were. And I mean, damage layout, if we honestly look at it, Chaos may have carried it, but Mad Dog was kind of slow right behind their game 1. And game 2, still staying up there. I mean, not staying up there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But still the ability to outposition and do all those damage that help shred them down, bring them lower, to help Chaos and Ninetales do all the damage that they wanted to do.
Right. Yeah, and it's definitely one of those things. Like TPO Mad Cows, we thought they had it several times during the game, but Chaos was kind of the thorn in the side for them because they could not deal with him game 1 and they could not deal with him game 2. So it was definitely hard because when you're facing an opponent that just suddenly comes out of nowhere with his Victor and like doing massive amounts of damage. And you're running a tanky comp that can't really get to the backline very easily, it's scary. But, neither team, we talked about draft a little bit, where neither team really won draft. It's just the execution came out on Millennial Falcons side due to just how they played together and how they they were roaming all the time. And we even saw this on TPO Mad Cows where like Dr. Bovine Basher was roaming a lot, but just wasn't finding the right angles, finding the right picks, finding the right hooks, especially in game 2. So sad to see, but hey, it looks like there's a lot of votes going over to Chaos right now. I think I put it to 5 minutes. I meant to put it to 3 minutes, but yeah.
Hey, we give them a bit more
with
time.
The beard. Yeah, look at the beard.
Stop being a suck up, Cappy. Stop being a suck up. We all know that you want to get streamed.
My beard is growing nicely. Best beard wins. Look, I could never match Ryleon's beard.
No, I love you, Wookie, but Ryleon's beard will actually smack yours out.
I definitely agree.
I'm still waiting on that hot tub stream.
We're beard bros. Oh yeah, we still have to. We definitely still have to plan that out. It was unfortunate that one day we're trying to do the hot tub stream. It was a rainy day. It was definitely a rainy day.
I'm gonna actually point one other thing out. Chaos didn't die, like we said.
Yeah, Chaos never died that game. Props. Mad respect. It's very hard to achieve that during one of these seasonal games. So
yeah,
congrats. I think Chaos is gonna win this. I put the timer on for a little bit longer than I should have, but
I mean, I think we can kind of end it early.
We can definitely end it early. I think Chaos did end up being the winner of the MVP. So congratulations for Chaos. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Do you want me to move him? I'll grab him. Him in here.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and grab him.
Yeah. We're gonna grab Chaos right now. Chaos, are you around there?
Hello.
Hey, buddy,
Hello.
how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing all right.
I have to admit that I did love I loved you guys' games.
Yeah. Yeah.
baffled about how well that really, really went, and I love it so much.
Well, like I told my team before we started tonight, step one, we got to assert dominance. We tried a little cheeky invade in the top lane. It didn't quite go on. We did the vertical jungle, but in the end, I had to carry some fights. Had to, assert the dominance, show everybody, that I'm just this big D mid laner up here, doing my thing. And second game, he tried to pick my champion away from me, so I was just like, all right, well, I know what Victor don't like. He don't like anything that can get up on him. So we insta locked the Echo to punish that, and yeah, he wasn't having a fun game after that. So
I
Yeah.
completely 100% agree on that. There's the durability changes. Has that
yeah.
affected mid lane at all for you?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. All my best champions are now like close to that S tier, A tier spot. We seen the Victor tonight. We seen the Echo tonight.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to bring out the Swain. They already seen that coming. They did do a little bit of scouting. I had been putting in a few games, some pop offs. So pretty much everybody that was good mid lane. For me in the past couple years. Just a lot of control mages, a lot of these just high damage carries. They all got better in the durability changes because they can survive lane against what would counter them, which is assassins.
Yep.
Unfortunately for Victor, Echo's one of those champions that he's going to benefit from these changes too.
Definitely.
Alright.
I want to ask because this was your guys' first game of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations on the win. And want to ask, going into this, was there a particular player on the enemy team that you or your team thought was like, hey, we should be pretty wary of this player?
We definitely did a little bit of scouting. We knew they had a decent bot lane. We knew their mid laner was going to be a decent matchup. We wanted to ban the Ari, pick Victor, make him go on to because he plays Victor too. So we wanted to make him get uncomfortable. That worked the first game. The second game, he was like, "All right, I'm going to take my comfort champion," but we counter picked it, so we were prepared. We did our scouting good on the mid laner and the bot lane. The top laner kind of threw us a curveball. He was definitely doing his thing. His Gnar was really good. And their jungler was being annoying, for the most part. Camping top lane, had to go deal with that a lot. So, but I don't think it was one person. I think
Okay.
we had every single person kind of like, hey, we know what they're gonna do, we know what they want to do, so let's try to build around that and play comfort champions at the same time. So it's kind of hitting them for both sides.
Okay. Hey,
All
fair
right.
enough.
Hey. There's something I want to ask. I know that you guys did some scouting on TPO Mad Cows.
Mhm.
But is there a team? You don't have. I know that you guys probably haven't deep looked into the roster unless you guys have. Is there a team out there that you guys are worried about?
Honestly, this is my first time in this league. I played in a bunch of different leagues. Some people out there might know me from different leagues, but this is the first time I've played in this specific league, so I don't really know any of the teams. I didn't even really know this team. I just scouted my own matchup, make sure I was prepared. I'm just taking this one day at a time, 1 week at a time. I think that's our team mindset as well. Whoever's up next, put them up, put them down. They better bring their A game. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, okay,
Uh,
all right.
Yep. Shout out to my boy Turnips in the chat. I see you.
All right. Well, that was
Uh,
definitely a great game from you guys. Any more remaining questions, Lupul, you got for our
I
MVP?
I mean, uh, I don't think I have any other questions. What about you, Wook?
All right. And that's, yeah, I think the only other question that I have for Chaos here is, do you have any shout outs you want to give besides turnips
There
in the chat? Any shout outs at all?
Yeah, I gave the one to Turnips. That's he said he'll see me in playoffs. We'll see you there. Turnips. We actually play on a you know, we've played before. We've actually won a championship in a league together before, so
Okay.
I know he's a good player. So I definitely will see him in the playoffs. I also shout out TDS. That's another one of my friends. I know them. Yeah, I guess that's it though. And of course,
All
my
right.
team can't do anything by my team. Sonar, he gave his life to protect my perfect game in that second game. So I definitely want to shout him out. I'm not shouting out my captain because he trolled me. And
Nice.
and Mad, Mad was out there doing his thing both games. He was trying to take it from me. I had to step my game up even further. So me and him are gonna be pushing to see who can lead this team. I think it's a nice 1-2 punch for sure.
All right.
All right.
Strong showing and strong first few games, so congratulations. But yeah, that's gonna about do it for us. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast for this interview, Chaos. But yeah,
Sir, yes sir.
everybody, make sure to tune in tomorrow because we do have one more game for Mythic Esports for the first week. It's going to be another Dream Shatter series game, and I believe, correct me
It's
if I'm
Embry Riddle Eagles
Embry Riddle Eagles.
versus the Dark Side Project. That's
Okay.
tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST. That'll be casted by me. Yeah, you guys are probably getting sick and tired of me. Sorry, you're gonna have to deal with it. And my boy Primus, and we will probably get very, very distracted. And Wookie's probably gonna yell at us because he's in charge of production.
Oh,
Uh,
nah. But yeah, make sure to tune in there. Thank you everyone for joining us for tonight. It was a fun series, so we'll hope to see you all soon. Have a great night.